Well, I'm back and I ate. I was just sitting here looking at this thing for a minute. As usual, when I video stuff, I'm just not careful enough with how I do everything. In a way, I'd like to finish this thing off camera and take my time and really thin it and try and make it nice. I don't show enough along the lines of really optimizing things, but when I want to do something really thin, you know, I don't cheat. I try and get everything just right. Part of the problem too is the way I've got this camera set up so you can see it. I've got the sun to my left and it puts shadow on my contact points. Makes it a little harder to see what I'm doing. I ran all the way over to there. Because I had the support cloth right over the top of it. Looking for burrs. You know, I do this a lot. And I'm sure I probably do it way more than a lot of other people. I don't know what results they have. I don't like failed platforms, particularly when it's near, you know, a time when they matter. That one grabbed real deep. One of the things is that you do something like that, if you lip it or get too deep, I like to try and, even though you lose a little more, I like to take that knife edge off of it before I do anything else. Knife edges are just a great place for a little scratch or any little issue to make things run. See how that burin ran around that edge? Makes a knife edge. Of course, I think that scar looks cooler than a bunch of pressure flakes there, but you might not agree. I don't know. Yeah, this isn't going to work very well. I need to, I don't really want to sacrifice this. Guess I could set up this auxiliary light, but I don't really want to sacrifice this blade to poor visibility. See, I'm working down here on this end again. I'm trying to get the weight off and come in with stuff. Do a lot of smoothing. That's a concavity there, so that's kind of a mess. But I've got a big, thick area back here. All along here. If you hold your finger right under the edge and you hit above the center line straight downward but barely catching it, unless you had a big knot there, you usually can do that okay without putting your piece at too much risk because of the support. Your finger support's keeping it from doing bad things. Okay, so what I would like is I want to raise this a little bit more that way and try and lower right into here and cut into the edge of that. Kind of want to do that. It's not set up perfectly, but I think it may work. Oh, I mean, I can't see it. One of the tricks on a deal like that is don't elevate too much and get too flat an angle. When your situation isn't perfect, don't go for too much, thinning. Go ahead and get that situation fixed and you can try it more later or whatever. I see I sunk that one a little bit with finger support. I got it halfway, but I probably should have just let it come off in the air, maybe. I really need to thin more on this end though. I think I said before, one of my biggest thing is that I'm not all that organized. I had to say, well, plus I'm probably not all that patient. So that kind of lipped that too. And part of this is because, again, I'm not seeing too well and I get a little more bite than I need. But that is living proof you can lip stuff and not break it. You don't do it too bad. A little blender here. Yep, didn't run far enough. Had a thin platform. Well, I have to fix that. Let's see if we can get it from this side. Let's see, maybe I need to try and pull that shade down and see if I get a little bit more sun. I'll do that in a minute. Ah, I'm covering it completely with my head. Dang it. Nice flick. Of course you can't see it. Dang it. Great. I hope this isn't another one of them videos that I make that's a hassle to make and useless. I'll get an interesting blade out of it. Alright, I'm stopping for now. I may come back then again if I show pictures here and then I didn't. Yes, we broke our banana. We only have 10 knives today.